Good morning, everyone. So I'm Gilad Shainer. I manage marketing at Mellanox. As Nahum said, I started in Mellanox in the engineering side. Then a few years after, I moved to the dark side of engineering, or the white side, depends how you look on it. And today I manage the marketing group or activities at Mellanox. First, I want to thank TC for organizing those very interesting conference for the third time in a row. And for giving Mellanox the opportunity to participate. And we do have a booth outside, as well as to opening the second day here. I was giving 10 minutes to start a day, so I need to run around 40 slides very, very fast. Hope you can manage. So looking into data, the data demonstrates an exponential growth. And there is more and more data that we generate. There is more and more data that exists out there. And companies that knows how to take advantage of data by doing more analytics or more interesting analytics, or trying to get out from the data things that can help them, will increase their businesses and will get them to a success. Looking at a few examples, PayPal. PayPal is a company that needs to deal with 13 million financial transactions per day and 4 billion data set inserts. And they need to be able to do real-time fraud detection in order to be able to maintain their business. So that's a challenge. That's a challenge to look into all the data that is being generated and figure out where is the fraud or where is not. Microsoft Bing Maps. It's another example. They need to go to get to accuracy, details, fast response. When you want to look on something or an address, you want to get a very fast response and you want that to be very accurate. So they need to increase their performance over time in a very, very fast way. They need to go to 10x performance improvements, and they need to reduce their capex on the big data centers that they built. Hy-Vee is another example of a supermarket chain in the US. They have 235 supermarkets in 8 states in the Midwesterns of the US. And what they do is that they collect information about each customer, what they buy, when they buy, and so forth. And then they send all the data to the headquarters to analyze and figure out what kind of promotions they need to do for the next day. So from their perspective, they need to reduce the data inquiries from 20 minutes to 20 seconds in order to collect the data by 3 a.m. in the morning, and by 6 a.m., 3 hours after, to send the instructions to all the supermarkets of what they need to do in the next day. Direct Edge, the fourth example here, it's a fourth largest US stock exchange, and they generate financial reports. And they wanted to reduce the generation of the financial report from 4 hours to 15 minutes. Because if they need to give advices to the customers will not wait for 4 hours. They need to get a very fast response and reduce their generation of the data reports or the financial reports. What's common to all of those 4 examples is that all of them are using Mellanox for achieving those things. So PayPal, Microsoft Bing Maps, Hy-Vee, and Direct Edge move to Mellanox or using Mellanox in order to move the data very, very fast, be able to analyze it very fast, be able to store it and retrieve it very, very fast. And when moving to Mellanox, they were able to achieve those items. So why Mellanox? Mellanox is a company that builds, and manufactures very fast speed interconnect. And it's not only fast or high-speed interconnects, but also interconnect that can do a lot of things by themselves, such as data analysis and other things. Today, Mellanox developed technologies in Israel, here. The main headquarters for design is in Israel. Developed solutions that run 56 gigabit per second InfiniBand and 40 gigabit per second Ethernet. This is the fastest speeds for interconnect, for storage, and server in the market today. Very low latency. Moving data at speeds of 700 nanoseconds between servers is critical to get the CPUs working constantly and to be able to analyze the data much faster. Remote direct memory access, it's a technology that enables to move data in a very, very efficient way. A lot of offload engines that exist that do the things that the CPU were used to do in the past. Higher CPU application availability, be able to connect flash, SSD, and storage in a very fast way. And I think one of the important things is to provide unlimited scalability. Because the data centers that are being built today to analyze the data are huge data centers. They include hundreds of thousands of servers, and the ability to connect them in a very scalable way, it's a critical item or critical element in order to unleash the value of data. Looking into the future or roadmap, Mellanox started in 1999. In 2001, we released the first solution out there that runs in at 10 gigabit per second speeds. You know, at that time, if you look on Ethernet started to emerge there in 1 gigabit per second. Mellanox was running 10 gigabit per second at that time. And then every 3 years, there was a speed bump, speed change. 20 gigabit per second was released in 2004, then 40 gigabit per second in 2008, and 56 gigabit per second in 2011. Today, Mellanox is working on the next generation for 100 gigabit per second interconnect speeds. We did announce last week that we acquired or plan to acquire the company named Couture, which is a company that provides silicon photonics, which is part of the technology that Mellanox developed for reaching the 100 gigabit per second speeds. And we even look further to the 2016-2017 timeframe where we plan to be able to release 200 gigabit per second speeds. So the need for performance, the need for speed is growing very fast, is growing with the same growth pace of data. And it's very interesting. Now, there is a booth outside if you want to ask questions, but you know, the major technology that Mellanox developed is in Israel. This is the center of where we work with the academy. We have multiple projects with different universities and research centers around the world, and we're looking forward to increase what we do here with universities and research centers in Israel. So with that, first I want to thank TC for giving the opportunity to open the day. Hopefully it's going to be a great day for you, and I want to wish you a good morning. Thank you very much.